from Wilkinson Cameras, and today Fujifilm have launched some exciting new products. The X-T50 with the new XF 16-50mm F2.8-4.8 R LM lens, and the GFX 100S Mark II with the new GF 500mm f5.6 R LM WR lens. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the new Fujifilm X-T50 with the 16-50mm lens. But if you want to know all about the GFX 100S Mark II or the GF 500mm lens, then I've covered these in a separate video. Head to the link in the corner or in the description box below. Fujifilm have very kindly invited us to Port Lympne Safari Park in Kent to test the new gear out today, with 2 new cameras and 2 new lenses to cram in. Today's just a first look video and letting you know some of the new features of the X-T50 and the new XF 16-50mm lens. But I've already got a full review video planned for a few weeks' time, so please keep your eyes peeled for a more in-depth test and comparison video coming soon. So the X-T50 replaces the X-T30 and the X-T30 Mark II, and it's essentially a baby X-T5 thanks to a smaller and lighter weight design, but sharing the classic film camera styling. It's very similar in size to the X-T30 as you'd expect, but there have been some huge improvements on previous model, including the introduction of IBIS up to 7 stops, and it's also been given a 40.2 megapixel image sensor from the X-T5 and the X Processor 5. This means high resolution images, advanced autofocus features, and massively improved video specifications, all made easier handheld too. For such a small camera, it's really managed to pack in a lot. It's a hybrid mirrorless camera suited for passionate creators that value both portability and performance. It will allow you to shoot a wider range of styles or genres, from general everyday photos and videos to travel, portrait, landscape photography and videography. Straight onto the ergonomics, it has the classic controls from the X-T30, but instead of the mode dial, you have a film simulation dial, which is the first. Straight onto the ergonomics, it has the classic controls from the X-T30, but instead of the mode dial, you have a film simulation dial, which has the most used film simulations and 3 custom film sims modes on there as well. There are 20 film simulations altogether, including the new Real Ace, which I absolutely love. The camera weighs 438 grams with an SD card and a battery. It has the same NPW126S battery found in the X100 VI and the X-T30 Mark II to keep the design small and lightweight. It also has a single UHS 2 card slot for faster readout speeds. It shares the same 2.36mm dot electronic viewfinder found in both the X-T30 Mark II and the XS20. On the back, you have a 3-inch touchscreen LCD monitor. This is a 2-way tilt only, same as that on the X-T30, so it only flips up and down, unlike the X-T5, which also flips to the side. One to note is that the X-T50 is not weather resistant, and if you need this feature, you are going to have to look towards the X-T5 instead. Moving on to the sensor and processor, it has the same sensor and processor as the X-H2 and the X-T5, so we know to expect top-notch technology. The sensor is 40.2 megapixels, giving us that high resolution image quality. With the X-Trans-CMOS 5HR sensor and the X Processor 5, it enables the X-T50 to have a standard ISO sensitivity of 125, a high-speed shutter of 1/180,000 in electronic shutter, 10-bit HEIF or HEF or HEIF, however you like to pronounce it, subject detection, an updated AF algorithm, and a low power consumption. This upgrade has really pushed this camera way ahead of the X-T30 Mark II. The X-T50 has the digital teleconverter feature found in the X-T5 and the X-H2 thanks to the large resolution sensor. In mechanical shutter, the X-T50 shoots 8 frames per second and 20 frames per second in electronic shutter with a maximum electronic shutter speed of 180,000, allowing you to freeze action at the perfect moment. Thanks to the X Processor 5, the X-T50 has inherited the incredible autofocus we're now very accustomed to in the Fujifilm X series. The AF is fast and accurate and has subject detection for animals, birds, cars, motorcycles, airplanes and trains. There's 425 AF points across the frame. Combine this with the fast shutter speeds, high continuous shooting options, and you've got a very small and lightweight camera that is more than capable of capturing fast moving subjects. Moving on to my favourite part, the video. This camera is a stills first camera, as it is evident with the more limiting tilting screen on the back and the general controls, but it has a very good video specification and huge improvements on the X-T50. That includes 4.2K 30p, 4K 60p and Full HD in 240p in 4:2 10-bit internal recording. Unbelievable. There's also the choice to shoot in f/log2, ProRes and Blackmagic RAW. I mentioned that IBIS is new to the X-T50 and with up to 7 stops. This is amazing for handheld shooting, which I do all of the time. This is the latest IBIS system from Fujifilm that is found in the GFX 102, so we know we're going to get smooth and steady footage. Some great video features also include the red frame indicator, touch subject tracking AF and video self-timer. There's also a 3.5mm mic input, which the X-T30 didn't have. For connectivity, there's Bluetooth 4.2, built-in Frame I/O and Wi-Fi with UVC webcam connectivity at 4K 60p. Fujifilm have also announced an update to their X app, allowing you to now transfer raw images, view or transfer images whilst the camera is off, which is great, and more new features to look forward to. So that very quickly sums up the new X-T50. It's small and light and packed full of features already found in the X-T5 and generally a huge improvement on the X-T30. So if you loved the X-T30 or the X-T20, it's probably time to upgrade to the X-T50. But wait, because there is more. The X-T50 will be available with the brand new XF 16-50mm F2.8-4.8 R LM WR lens. This will replace the XF 18-55mm F2.8-4 LM OIS lens, and in kits going forward, starting with the X-T50, but we'll also see this replacing the 18-55mm lens bundle options for the X-T5 and the XS20 models as well. The key difference, apart from the focal length and minor aperture changes, is that the lens is weather resistant. Not really a key factor for the X-T50, but certainly a big one for the X-T5. And it also ensures that there is a standard kit lens that aligns with Fujifilm's more premium XF lenses and X-series bodies. The 16-50mm is equivalent to a 24-76mm in full frame terms, so it's a great standard lens offering a nice range of view. It's also an internal zoom, which means it keeps the same shape and size and relative balance regardless of what focal length you're at. This is great for gimbal use, no need to rebalance that gimbal every time you change the focal length. The filter thread is 58mm and weighs 240 grams, so super small and lightweight. A perfect match for the X-T50. There are 11 elements in 9 groups, 3 ED and 3 are spherical. There's also 9 aperture blades for beautiful bokeh. For silent and fast operation, Fujifilm have used a linear motor within the lens. The images it produces are sharp and it's capable of resolving the full sensor size of the X-T5 and the X-T50 and other models with that high resolution sensor. It has a 0.3 times magnification and has a 24cm minimum focusing distance, which means it's even capable of some close-up work. For pricing, the X-T5 body only is launching at $1,299, or with the XF 16-50mm kit lens, it's $1,649. It will also be available as a kit with the XC 15-45mm f3.5-5.6 at $1,399. The XF 16-50mm lens alone will be launching at $699, so a very similar price to the XF 18-55mm that it replaces, and a fair price given the new design and weather resistance. I've had a few hours with this camera and lens, and you can see just with me holding it up how compact and lightweight and small it is. So I've got a few notes on my phone that I just want to share with you guys. So it comes in 3 colorways, black, silver and charcoal, which is this one here, which is my personal favorite. It's the only APS-C camera at 40 megapixel sensor, which is just crazy. It's got reduced power consumption to keep the battery life even with IBIS. So you know that when you are filming video, even though this is not a video first camera, you know with IBIS that you are good to go with the battery life. I have already gone through one battery, but that is with me testing 6K, 4K, taking a million photos. So for someone that would be taking general photos and video, I think the battery would be absolutely fine. I am, like I said, testing it thoroughly. So yeah, my overall opinion is that I absolutely love it. It's super compact and lightweight, barely felt it all day. It takes brilliant photos and video. It has taken me a while to get used to the dials, I won't lie, and the usability of it, because I'm either used to like an X-T5 or the X00 VI, which I've recently reviewed. I'm used to those kind of dials, or the XH2, not the X-T50. It's been quite challenging to get used to the film dial, but I think people that do enjoy using film simulations will really enjoy that feature. So that's it for today's quick overview of the new X-T50 and the new XF 16-50mm F2.8-4.8 R LM WR lens. A big improvement on the X-T30, a great smaller, more affordable alternative to the X-T5. But what do you think? Is this what you were hoping to see with the X-T50? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you want to see in our full review video coming in the next few weeks, and I'll try my best to accommodate it. I absolutely loved using this camera and lens. It's small, compact and lightweight, but absolutely jam-packed with impressive technology and features, which will suit a wide range of creators and photographers. So please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to our channel. Also head over to our first looks video on the GFX 100S2 and the GF 500mm lens video. I'll pop a link below. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.